Hi, this is Sergeant Beast Larson. Today's video is coming to you from my wife's wheelchair. It's not about exercise. It's not a motivational to go run and exercise. It's a motivational to support someone you love that suffers from a disease. Whether it's a nerve disease like she has, complex regional pain syndrome, MS, diabetes, anything. Anything that someone close to you in your family has that needs your support. We've been married almost 23 years. She's had this for 9 years, like I said. I love her more today than I did 9 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago when our first child was born. Each day, our love grows stronger. And I know you hear this from different people. You can hear this from preachers, from counselors. When you get married, when you commit to somebody and you read your wedding vows, I'm old enough, my generation actually read the vows one at a time, thought about them, and committed to each one of those, for better, for worse. There's been days, our health, we used to walk, we used to run, we used to go deer hunting together, worked out together. On vacation, we could walk on the beach, we could go hike in the mountains together. There's days, vacation has been riding in the car looking at things. Every now and then when she feels good enough, we get out in a wheelchair or the power wheelchair to go in and look some places. You know how hard it is to ride through Gatlinburg on a power wheelchair where you can't get in the stores, up the couple stairs and in the stores? It's difficult and it's frustrating for her like that. But we still did it. Right by her side. I've pushed her, I've walked with her as she's rode right by the stores one after one another trying to get in. I remember back when this first happened, 2009. Things were undiagnosed by the doctors. This disease started to spread. The pain, the burning, the redness, the purple of her foot where it started. We were confused. We were sad. Anything the doctor would tell us seemed to be right because we're taught to believe the doctors. I stood by her side. I had faith. Faith in God. Faith that we will be led down the path for recovery, just like you all. I remember going to Cleveland Clinic and talking up in Ohio and talking to the doctor, the head podiatrist, and he said, Mr. and Ms. Larson, I'm sorry. It's not a foot, it's a nerve disease. And it's a disease that can spread through your whole body. And there's a chance that it can affect your central nervous system, take over your body. Slim chance could result in death. And I remember we left and we drove up to Lake Erie. We sat on the beach, looking out at the lake, watching the sunset approach, watching the sunset come and go, looking at each other, just feet in the sand, hands in the sand, and just crying, wondering, is this going to take her life away? And again, I committed to her the same as I had when we got married. I will be by your side every day, every minute. When you truly love somebody, a disease, bad news like this shouldn't come between you. There's many people like me. I'm not the only one that can support a spouse, that can support their loved one, their best friend, their parents, their child. There's many children that have this nerve disease, and the parents go to the ends of the earth to help them, to comfort them. It'll stop loving them. I want to do a series of videos to help people, just to have some daily encouragement. And after this one, there'll be some that'll be pretty short, 2, 3, 4 minutes, just to click on, just to hear the news. And I'm going to have my wife on the next one with me. We'll do this together. Love that person that has this disease. Get up, do something for them, because you remember before this happened, breakfast in bed, that doesn't need to stop. Get up in the morning, you open the blinds, watch the sunrise together, go out and take pictures together. That doesn't stop. The hobbies that you used to do, you figure out what you can do, figure out what you're able to, and like we do, we look at the good days and the bad days. On the good days, what can we do or what we're limited to, we strive to fulfill that day. I want each day that she has to be a good day for her. She deserves that. That's her reward. She's gave me a great life, a career in law enforcement. She stood by me through a lot of hard and tough, trying moments, trying days, weeks. I've been through a lot of situations involving death. She's been right there for me to help me. I owe it to her because I promised her in those wedding vows to give her every day the best I can. And the 3 children that she's provided us, that she gave us. Provide is not the right word, but you know what I mean. 3 children that she delivered and carried. She loved that. She loves being a mother. And I love supporting everything she loves to do. So as I'm going to conclude this video here shortly, take this. I'm just one in many. I want you to be one in many and join this club that supports someone. We're going to get through this together. I'm going to make these videos. They'll be on Sergeant Beast Larson, called Support Your Loved One. This is part 1. I'm going to continue to do this because she is involved with some chat groups that deal with this nerve disease that helps people. So through video, we're going to help those that are not a part of this chat group. We want to uplift your spirits, give you a reason, even though your pain's at an 8 and a 9, sometimes a 12 and a 13. You can tell the doctor my pain's at a 12 today. It's at a 20 today. But every day that you wake up, I want you to know that there's people out there like us. Like her best friend Susan and the gang from up in Ohio that's still up there close to Lake Erie, that suffers from the same nerve disease. They chat, they talk to each other, and it's more than just happy birthday and Merry Christmas. How are you feeling today? Are you able to get up and get through the house? Are you able to eat? Can you get outside and see the sunshine? To watch your kids play on the swing set of the trampoline? These moments are shared. These joys are lived one at a time. 1 minute at a time. 1 hour at a time. But know that you're not alone. Thanks for watching. Next video I'm going to do tomorrow. My wife will be with me. We're going to do this together. So you can see people can stay together. Whether it's couples, brother and sister, parents, children, cousin, whatever the case may be. Be close to them and love them. Cherish life with family. Not cherish life alone and single. Again, thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you again.